5 facts about E. coli that you should know. Hopefully, these facts about E. coli given you more insight on how to treat and prevent this bacteria. Now that you know more about this bacteria and where it comes from, it should be easier to avoid getting it. 1. Understanding the facts about E. coli. E. coli or Escherichia coli is a type of bacteria that typically live in your intestines and can be found in the gut of some animals. Most forms of E. coli are harmless and can even keep your digestive tract healthy, like the good bacteria from probiotics. But other strains of the bacteria can cause diarrhea or worse symptoms if you consume a food or drink that is contaminated with E. coli. We tend to associate E. coli with food poisoning, but you also can get pneumonia, experience trouble breathing, or even get a urinary tract infection. 75% to 95% of urinary tract infections are caused by this bacteria. 2. Some strains of E. coli are more dangerous than others. There are other versions of E. coli that can make you sick, as these versions develop a toxin called Shiga, which damages the lining of your intestine. The strain of E. coli that makes this toxin is sometimes called STEC, which stands for Shiga toxin producing E. coli. Another bad strain of E. coli is O157H7, which can make you very sick. This strain can cause cramps in the abdominal area, vomiting and bloody diarrhea. It's also the leading cause of acute kidney failure in children and can lead to life-threatening symptoms of adult kidney failure, fever, bleeding, confusion and seizure. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, contact your doctor immediately. 3. Food that can have E. coli. You could eat ground meat that carries E. coli, which means the meat wasn't cooked enough to kill the bacteria. When meat is processed or ground, sometimes parts of the animal's intestines, which is where E. coli lives, can get into the ground meat. This is more likely to happen if the meat comes from more than one animal. If you drink unpasteurized milk, this means the milk hasn't been heated to kill bacteria. There's a good chance E. coli can get into the milk from the cow's udder or from milking tools. You can also get E. coli from unpasteurized fruit juice, like cold-pressed juices, and yogurt or cheese made from raw milk. Like we just experienced with romaine lettuce, you could eat fresh fruits and vegetables that have been in water that is full of the bacteria. This happens the most when crops and animals share a water supply. 4. Know the likelihood of getting E. coli. Of course, you should always be extra careful with all the instances just listed. It might also help to know the breakdown of E. coli bacteria sources from 1998 to 2007. During this almost 10-year period, 68% of E. coli cases were found in food, while water cases were only 18%, followed by animals or their environment that had 8% and at last person to person with 6%. 5. Treatment for E. coli infection. Luckily, the illness from E. coli typically goes away within a week and doesn't cause any long-term problems. While you have the infection, make sure to stay hydrated and get proper nutrition. Antibiotics are actually not used as an E. coli treatment, as they do not improve the illness, and some cases have shown that antibiotics can actually increase the risk of HUS, hemolytic uremic syndrome. If you have HUS, then you will be treated by hospitalization, as there is no way to directly cure HUS. The care is just to alleviate the symptoms. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. See you the next video. Bye.